By the great river, life moved with the rhythm of paddles, market drums, and harvest songs. Indigo dyed the hands of women, fishermen greeted the sunrise, and children chased one another through narrow paths between mud houses. Among them lived Nkem, a young widow. She was known for weaving the deepest indigo cloth in the region, a color believed to protect the living from the restless dead. Since her husband died, she had raised their 2 children, alone while guarding the only inheritance he left behind, a small stretch of fertile land beside the sacred river. Her husband had made one strange request before his death: never sell the soil, no matter who asks. No one understood why, not even Kem. One market morning, everything changed. A convoy of colonial officers arrived with armed escorts and interpreters. They nailed a notice to the market post: all land now belongs to the district authority. Farmers laughed, village elders frowned. Then the district commissioner announced that every family would need new papers or lose everything. Silence spread across the market. That afternoon an old blind elder asked,
"Did your husband ever tell you what sleeps beneath your farmland?"
She shook her head. The elder simply whispered. Then he carried the secret alone, before she could ask another question. He walked away. Days later, a stranger arrived. Nobody saw where he came from. Nobody knew his name. He wore a long indigo robe, darker than midnight. His face was hidden behind a carved wooden mask. Children stopped laughing when he passed. Dogs whimpered. Even birds abandoned the trees. He stood before Nkem without introducing himself.
"I have come to buy your land."
I will never sell.
"You already have."
You must want so that.
He paid with blood.
Nkem couldn't sleep. Outside her hut, footsteps circled slowly, not one pair, many. When she opened the door, in their place lay 3 white cowries, arranged in a perfect triangle. Do not touch them. Why? Because they were not left for the living. As the village whispered about curses and stolen land, children began reporting impossible things. A woman crying beneath the river, voices calling names from empty farms, a masked man standing perfectly still among the indigo fields after sunset. Each witness described the same glowing eyes. The colonial officers dismissed every story as superstition. Then, one surveyor disappeared. The only thing recovered was his measuring chain, buried beneath Nkem's field, wrapped in fresh indigo cloth. That evening the masked stranger returned. This time he spoke words that chilled everyone nearby. Soil remembers who bleeds for it. You will come asking for it back. When you do, bring something you love more than yourself. The wind died. The river fell silent. Even the insects stopped singing. For the first time in generations, the great river had nothing to say. And deep beneath Nkem's land, something finally opened its eyes.